Welcome to the Rick. Reality or illusion? Okay, reality it is.
My goddesses, how y'all coming?
My goddess.
I know I'm went above and beyond with my preparation.
How y'all boys? Boy, look! Welcome to the Rick, where we talk about how your thoughts create your reality. How this is your world. But look, we finna talk about music. Now hold on. I ain't playing no music though, but you know, music be playing in my head like a radio station. That really tells you can play that music in your head, straight up. But look, we're gonna talk about music, and we can talk about that too. When music be randomly popping up in your head, nothing is random. First, we're gonna start off. Nothing is random. Nothing is random. Nothing is coincidence. But now let's get into it. Music can be utilized in a lot of ways, and you can be manipulated by music in a lot of ways without knowing. Now let me get into it. First, we gotta go in on spoken word. Words are spells. Now, keep up with me on this. Spelling. In the English language itself, the origins of it, you know what I'm saying? Really do your research on this shit, my nigga. It's a lot going on, but I'm gonna be completely real. Words are spells. You're always spelling, spell casting. You get what I'm saying? We gonna just cover that right there. But look, when people are speaking, they're spell casting, right? Now, you have that with the emotion. You know what I'm saying? And the vibration. Because we already went over the video with the vibration, you know what I'm saying? But vibration, your bass, bzzz, vibration, frequency. But you get what I'm saying? The emotion goes into it too. Because say somebody singing a love song, they feel that. They really embody their essence to the fullest. Their vibration, and they're vibrating in a high frequency. And they're not letting the love override them, but they're flowing it through the music and through the spoken word. And you listen to that. With awareness, you can utilize this to your advantage. And depending on your being, your bass, your vibration, and your frequency, you can utilize this. But if you are at a low vibration and frequency, you won't even know what the fuck going on. So it is going to utilize you. This can go both good and bad. Like I say, ain't no good and no bad. Even if you're not aware of this shit, it still can benefit you without you even knowing. And it still can not benefit you without you even knowing. And actually do the complete opposite. Because you listening to all this. And you want to at least transmute that shit into something else. It is going to. Like it's gonna take that effect on your head. You gonna go around here doing the. Like, be completely real. That's the power of music, my nigga. You gotta know how to utilize music to your advantage. Cause you can be a low vibration, since I just did that one, and you listen to all this high vibrational music, naturally your vibration gonna start raising. Cause it's like, this is what you putting in here. You know what I'm saying? This is what you putting. This is what you putting in your temple. Cause I'm gonna be completely real. We're gonna start off with the baby example. Whatever the baby sees when they first come, that's what they become. Whatever you are putting in here, in your sacred space, that is naturally what you're going to put out. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you are a low vibration and your vibration, your freaks gonna start rising anyway, cause like this is what you putting in your temple without even knowing. You know what I'm saying? You don't know, but you gonna know. I'm gonna be completely real. I would always listen to all these type of songs, and now I see why I would listen to them and what the effect did to me. Like, I'm gonna be completely real. Cause when you take time to sit back and really listen to the words that's being spoken, who is speaking in them, and you gotta go even further than that. Are they being true with it? And what's the feeling that they are expressing through it? Cause say you listening to someone rapping, he rich and shit. He actually rich, but you know what I'm saying? You gotta see how to utilize that into you. Cause it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Cause wealth is not just determined by physicality. You know what I'm saying? It's eternal. Let's stay on the music. But look, when you always putting that type of music in your ears, you always talking about the wealth and all this stuff, naturally you gonna, you know what I'm saying? And the other way, if you always putting this broke and all this other shit in your ears, that's naturally what you gonna, you know what I'm saying? That's why long time is an illusion, but long time ago, I been stopped listening to all that sad shit, bro. But I'm gonna be completely real before I even waking and all this stuff, cause you know, this shit nowhere near me, no. But I been stopped listening to all that sad stuff. You know what I'm saying? Cause when I was in the moment, I had enough awareness to know, why am I putting out this same sadness? Why don't I listen to something uplifting that would lift me out of this? I ain't know how to utilize emotions then, so I was running from it at that, you know what I'm saying, them points in time. Don't run from your emotions. You gotta know how to utilize them, because them are like different versions of you. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta know how to utilize them and align them. You know what I'm saying, to your advantage, because it's gonna arise when you ain't gonna know when it does, but when it does, align. Don't try to take the wheel, but be aligned to the point where you can utilize it and put it into something. You can utilize any emotion to your advantage. I'm gonna be completely real. But main thing is, music is powerful. The tongue is powerful. It's all about how you utilize it, how it's used. That's all it is. That is all it is. But first, love. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love yourself to be able to recognize and know what to put in your ears. Second, authenticity. You gotta be true with yourself to recognize whether you should be putting this in your ears. And third, elevation. You can't keep listening to the same shit if you want to move up. Listen to something else where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'll be coming in with a lot of more videos. Give you that push to empower yourself. Really take back your power. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. And shit.